everyone, J-Man is back with you from Metal Sharks, and I'm here at Soldiers Freedom Outdoors, or Camp Freedom, near Melrose, Florida, and I'm here for Florida Hunt 8, so I'm very excited. It's in the upper 50s right now. It'll probably warm up to the 60s, mild weather on a Saturday, February 19th, and I think there's several hundred detectorists here, so it's very exciting. So without further ado, let's get after it.
If you guys go up to a gate and it's closed, you go into that gate, make sure you close it behind you. There might be an animal in that general vicinity. The horses are in some areas.
We like to keep Stephen impressed most of the time.
Yeah, we're not fighting any pigs this year. Those that weren't here last year, you missed the battle of the pigs, Mama. So.
Mama won.
All right. I want every person who's a veteran to raise your hand right now. Let's give them a round of applause.
So everyone that's new, there's obviously a lot of people here. If you don't know, please fill in and level your holes as best you can, especially so the animals don't step in them and break their hooves and break their legs, because they'd have to be put down and that'd be not good on us. So make sure you do that. Take away all the trash. It's just the ethical thing. If it's a big piece of iron or something you can't carry, set it up against a tree and try to get it on the way back or get it on the cart.
We have we have trash cans around the lake at key points. So if you get a piece of trash or have trash, don't leave it on the ground. Dump it in the trash can.
Hey everyone, so I've ridden on a hay wagon out to this wooded area here with some young pine trees. And I'm detecting with Gary from Double G Digs, formerly Cop Tech. So I'm glad I have somebody to be out here with. And we're trying to find an old home site. So we'll show you more, our first good signals. J-Man out. Okay, here's something. This is interesting. Okay. This looks like a jar lid, so I'll show this to Gary, see what he thinks. I think it's like a mason jar lid or the like. Hey guys, I want to do this kind of carefully. Yes, it's a good find. I'm going to show this to Gary. Hey, this is a decent find here. Boy, I still have the camera on and I didn't realize it. So this is another mason jar lid. Hey everyone, so my friend Gary had told me that there's some pottery around here, pottery shards, and I just think I found my first one. So let's see if we can get that. This one I find right here. Nice piece. So I'm gonna pick that up. Big white piece of pottery. I'm not sure how old it could be. Don't see any obvious writing on it, but let's get that and keep going. "24, 25, good 12 inches deep. This could be a good signal. It's a little bit jumpy. Trying to work in these weeds here. Let's get it. It's not a dime. What is that? Something, like maybe a lid to a small jar or something, I'm not sure. Hey everyone, so Gary and I were talking about how you got to double check your holes. So this is more evidence that that was part of a pocket watch. Maybe I'll find even more of it, but this looks like part of the workings inside. So I'm excited about that. There's another piece here. Here it is. Another piece of it. Okay, let's put these away and see if there's any more. Bring you back on if there is. Okay, so here's another piece of the watch. I had to dig really deep and probe around a lot with a pinpointer. Hey guys, I'm pretty excited because a little ways off, my friend Gary found a nice wagon piece. But behind me, you could probably see some magnolia trees, so I want to show that to you. So these are some magnolia trees in the midst of all these pines. So that makes me think maybe there was a magnolia tree that was cut back, and these are saplings from it. So maybe there was a home site here. So Gary and I have been finding good things, good signs of activity. But
nail, so there's structure or something in here.
and I found a bolt, threaded bolt maybe, about 4 inches. So that's a good sign. I think he said he found a nail or something over there. So we're gonna keep searching till we get into a honey hole. So the signs are all around us. And beyond that, I'm also wondering how in the heck am I gonna get this back? So here is something I gotta take back, but it's gonna be hard to carry. It looks like some kind of stake that's at least 16 inches long. You can see it's longer than my pinpointer. So that's got a really neat shape to it. So I want to ask archaeological expert on the site, Mr. Tom, about this when I get a chance. So there you have it. Cool find. So Gary and I moved over to a field that's recently been cut over. I'll show you just a little bit of it. Oh. Okay, I have a 21 signal. It's a coin. It's just a Lincoln Memorial. So at least 3 detectors are trying this cut over field. Gary and I tried a little bit. All I found was a Lincoln Memorial. Right, this 15 is good. But I'm in the shadows, so I can't show you. So I dug this 15 that's right here, right in the road, near where there were some old home sites. And look at that. Cool deal. That has like a design on it. It's like a piece of jewelry or something that was on maybe a pendant at one point. Yes. Okay, everyone, I just met Mr. Butch Holcomb from American Digger magazine, the best magazine on the market.
Thank you.
And I had this thing that I didn't know what it was, so I asked him, and he's helping me figure out what it is.
And I know right away, this is a socket bayonet, which is real surprising out here where we're at. And if you look at it this way and imagine, let's see, do it this way. Imagine this is the gun and here's the barrel.
Yes, sir.
And the bayonet slipped on the end of the barrel. This one is extremely short though, unless that's a break right there, but that looks like a point. So I'm not sure what model it is, but I think it's pre-Civil War.
Wow, that's really exciting.
Yeah, it could be going back to Seminole War or even 1812 stuff.
And I might have to send you a little blurb for the magazine.
Please do, because that is one of the coolest finds I've seen, the coolest find I've seen here yet.
Wow, and I didn't even know what I had.
Yeah, that's why, folks, always keep your junk. What you think's junk, a lot of times it's not.
Yes, sir.
And that is just awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Now.
Wow.
There you
Yeah,
go.
everybody see it. You can always see this ridge on the back side of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There you have it. Hey, guys. I just been searching back where we found the wagon spring and the bayonet, and I found this heavy looking piece of metal, just an eye find. To me that looks like it could be an old pipe, or it's pretty big to be part of a barrel of a gun, and it wouldn't be that size. So this was like a 1819 jumpy signal, and I'm not sure what it is, but I'm going to show it to Butch and Gary and see what they think.
Single tree. If you look up the single tree, you'll see it. Single tree.
They knew right away what it was. Damn.
Really?
I've done plenty of them.
What is it again?
He said single tree.
Single tree?
It's if you Google it, you'll see exactly what it is.
Yeah. Now this is on my YouTube channel. If you're good with that.
Oh, I'm good with that. I like it.
Hey, so Butch has finally ID'd this for me. What is it?
I'm gonna let everybody guess at it. You guys got any ideas? Well, I tell you what. If you'll Google single tree, S-I-N-G-L-E-T-R-E-E,
Yeah.
this went on either end of a pole. Use my hand as the pole.
Okay.
And that went to a horse, And there were chains coming off this, and they could drag plows, they could drag logging equipment, all sorts of stuff.
So it's got some age to it.
So it's got some age to it. They still actually have them, but this one looks like it's probably late 1800s or so. They've been around forever.
Hey everyone, so I've been out digging quite a bit and back with Gary again, Double G Digs, and I think it's a good time to take a lunch break. So I'm going to show you a picture of a old dead oak tree where I'm going to take my break. This is a 17 signal alongside the road. Don't know what it is, but it's big. Yeah. Poke out this. Wow. Well, I'm going to have fun carrying that back, but at least I've only got an hour left, so I won't have to carry it too long. But hopefully I can tell you a lot more. It's about, I would say, 8 inches long, round object. It's been kind of squashed, it looks like. Hey everyone, so Gary and I are moving to the cleared field to try there. I think KG and Ringy had tried there, and Gypsy Jules. But along the way I wanted to try a few swings, and I came up with my first head stamp fragment. So that's pretty cool. It's just one piece of it, the end piece, but at least I got that. Hey guys, I just found a can which I got here, right over here. And then that was a 26 shallow. And then a 14 signal that I worked on turned out to be this spoon. So I think it might be silver plated, but I'm not sure. So we've been trying to figure out where to try next, like look for another home site or try the road. And now we think we might try the road because Gary just found something interesting here.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't cleaned it up. It looks like maybe an old token. It's definitely has some writing on it, and they can be a little brittle, but it's the right size. You see the writing on it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put some cleaner on it here and we'll find out.
Cool deal. We'll have to check out your wrap-up to find out more about it.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
So this was like an 18 signal. Yeah, it looks like there's some writing on it. So I'm gonna have to clean that up. Folded over piece of metal with some writing, and I'm not sure what it says yet. Hopefully I can tell you more in the wrap-up. Let's keep going. So let's see if we can catch up with Gary. Got something good and he's calling me over.
Okay, you gotta see this, brother. I found it, got it out, and I dropped it. Taking a hole.
Yeah. You got a ring?
Gosh.
Holy smokes.
Dude, a ring right by this little pine tree. I thought it was a pull tab right here. Please be a ring. Dude, look at that.
Whoa. All right,
That
congratulations.
is crazy.
Wow. Way to go, man. This has been a great hunt for both of us.
Oh, this thing has got to be old out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah. Let me zoom in on that for a second.
I can't see, just my hand was shaking a little bit, man. I was so nervous.
Wow, that has a neat looking stone on it.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Oh, it is engraved. I can't read it though, but I see writing on it.
Wow,
It
congratulations.
says Sterling.
Hey everyone, I'm about 20 feet from Gary where he found the ring and buttons, several buttons. And just looking on the surface here, I see something that's interesting. So I want to pick it up and show you. What is that? That is a marble. Oh, cool. It's part of a marble, at least. So I didn't lose my marbles. I was smart to pick that up. At least it's part of one. Looks like it's pretty old, too. I just had a 1920 signal. It was near where he found an old ring, where my friend Gary found the ring. So I want to take a look at this with you and see if we can figure out what it is. I can't tell if it looks like about a penny size. Let's see if we can get it more up in the light and figure out what it is. Can't tell right now, but I'm going to try to rinse it off and tell you soon. So cleaning this up a little bit, I can tell it's a wheat penny, but I'll clean it up more when I get home and show you in the wrap-up. So there's my first wheat penny of the day. Glad to get it. J-Man is back with you from Meadow Sharks, and this is a wrap-up from my hunt on Saturday, February 19th at Florida Hunt 8. So up here are the 4 coins I got, and the 2 top ones are interesting. One is a wheat penny from 1935, and it's pretty roached up, as you can see. I tried to lightly clean it. Well, at least you can tell it's a wheatie. And then next to that is a 1979 Denver. And then over here are some other interesting finds. This piece was one of my favorite finds of the hunt. So you can see a leaf pattern on it. And it looks like it might be silver plated. And it looks like it has an edge here, so maybe it was part of a buckle or a piece of something. But on this side, you can see that maybe the plating is rubbed off and there's no obvious markings. This appears to be a button, like from an old pair of overalls or jeans maybe. And I'm gonna try to clean it up more. This was the one marble I found, although it's broken off there, as you can see. This is a mystery item. I really don't know what it is. I thought it might be some kind of valve stem cover or something like that. But it's not threaded. So maybe some viewers will have ideas. This is another mystery piece, and my only thought is maybe that's a folded over harmonica reed plate, but I'm not really sure. And I got this one head stamp. Usually I get a lot more than that out at the property. And it's number 12 gauge, UMC. And I got maybe one of the world's smallest bullets, and then this rifle shell casing with the U stamped on it. I'm not sure why it's plugged on this end. Now I'm going to separately tell you about the best find of all, my oldest relic to date, which is this socket bayonet. But in the meantime, you can see there's a hinge there. And over here are some really interesting watch pieces. This was a separate pocket watch mechanism that I found. That was all that I found from it. And unfortunately, this little piece popped off of it when I tried to lightly clean it. But this was all in the same hole, these 4 pieces as shown. And one thing that's cool about this is you can just faintly see on it, made in the USA, right in the center of this. And so I'm trying to figure out how to best clean that. And then on this piece, you can still see the numbers from the face of the watch. And I'm not sure if you can see it here, but it says Colby, very lightly lettered. You can see light lettering for the word Colby up underneath the 12 there. And then these 2 pieces is shown. I really like looking at all the gears and the intricate mechanism these watches have. Pretty cool stuff. Down here I got 2 mason jar lids. They're both ball. And this one has most of the insert piece intact, but it's cracked, as you can see. This one didn't have the insert piece. And then I got this spoon, and I haven't been able to clean it up very well yet, so I'm looking up for ideas on that. So now I'd like to tell you more about this socket bayonet, which was the oldest relic I've ever found to date. So it was a very exciting find. So as you can see, on this side of it, it's flat all the way down, but this piece here comes off at an angle. When you flip it over, it's got these edges that join together to make a triangular shape. So that's pretty neat. And it comes to a very pointed end here. And I actually had a little trouble getting it back from the site because my pouch was full of trash I had picked up, and the end of this was jabbing through the pouch a few times, even though I wrapped it in one of my gloves that I use for try to keep it safer. Didn't want to get myself jabbed, in other words. And I think there's also more to it that was broken off, an attachment piece that goes off of this, as I'll show you in some pictures here.